Hey Mike,
Yeah.
how do you fix Resident Evil?
I'll tell you how to fix Resident Evil. All right. So Resident Evil, back in the day, we all know, we all grew up with it. Resident Evil used to be the premier survival horror franchise, but as it's gotten older, it's gotten more and more action focused, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think Resident Evil 4 is easily the strongest game in the series, and Resident Evil 6 has a lot of good ideas. If you just play Leon's campaign, you'll see that. Unfortunately, Resident Evil 6 also has a lot of bad ideas. If you play anything but Leon's campaign, you'll see what I'm talking about. So, what I would do, and what I think Capcom should do, the smartest way to fix Resident Evil is to stop making Resident Evil that way and just go straight horror with Resident Evil. Now, the thing is, horror games, that's a small market in relation to action games and shooting games. So you want to make as much money as physically possible, but you're at a disadvantage because you're already going for a smaller market, which is why there is so much action. Action sells, explosions sell. So what I would do is I would take Resident Evil and go full horror. Full horror all the way, dead stop. Just scare it up. If it needs to be handled the way Resident Evil 4 was with the over the shoulder, that's fine. I feel like nowadays modern gamers are more comfortable with that. I feel like that's something we're all used to, and it's something that we enjoy seeing. It allows us to be in control of the character without having the ridiculous fixed camera angles that we used to have back in the old days. And I would take all these action heavy elements, all the animations that they use in Resident Evil 6 where you could jump and dive and lay on your back and roll around, and take all of those things and spin them out and recreate Dino Crisis. If you guys remember back in the day, Dino Crisis was just a clone of Resident Evil created by the same company, but it had a more action-heavy focus, and it focused on dinosaurs as opposed to monsters and zombies. So if you take that Resident Evil 6 framework, if you take those animations, if you take what it had and put some dinosaurs in it, well then guess what happens? You get a Mondo-ass game. You start making money. Think about that. Resident Evil can be the horror game that we all know and we all love, and then we can play Dino Crisis and shoot some damn dinosaurs. How crazy would that be? Oh damn, Velociraptor coming at me. Jump, dive out of the way, shooting Velociraptors and T-Rexes on my back. Act like you don't want that. Because you can't even act like you don't want that, because you know you want that. It's like a blowjob. Everybody wants one. So, I mean, personally, that's just me, and that's how I'd handle it. So let me know what you guys think. What's the way you could fix Resident Evil? Should it be less action, more horror? Should we go back to fixed camera angles? Maybe it should be all female characters. Maybe it should be all male characters. Maybe there should be no co-op. Maybe there should be more, I don't know, the plant monster from Resident Evil 2. It's got all plant enemies. I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks.